SLPT. What's up, Stride? What up, BIer? All right, starting off with Bannon. Bannon Matate. What's up, Skit Scat? What up, Bannon? We're starting off with your battle. Never miss a stream. Love to hear it, bro. All right, so I'll be saying this a few times here before we get into the battles. I did watch this live. I did watch the live stream. So this is not my first time watching these battles. This battle in particular, I haven't watched again. So I do know the rounds that Bannon uses because I also watched his videos on his channel too. So I know what to expect here. Tay, on the other hand, I do remember his first round slightly. Second round, I can't remember at all. I don't remember the Sideshow Cardona battle at all. That one just kind of didn't stick in my head. Yesweed, Josho, I remember liking that one a lot. I remember Yesweed's first round a lot. It's still in my head, and I watched it a couple times. I watched the stream a couple times after I watched it initially. And then the Duncan Rage battle I watched like a dozen times. So we'll still watch them here though in this live stream. But just letting you guys know that I've seen all these battles before because I watched the live event. So yeah, be as transparent as possible. But yeah, let's get her going.
All I need is no fuck. Yeah,
yeah, I will say the producer was probably my favorite category from this year's GBB, or last year's technically, I guess. I thought it was the most competitive for sure. I thought it had the most hype moments, I think, out of every single category. Yeah, I don't think people understand. Like last year's, like 2023 producer was okay for the most part. I think I enjoyed Loop Station more last year in 2023, but yeah, I think producer this year was fucking insane. Yeah, you guys are gonna, if you guys haven't seen it yet, KBA in particular was like unfucking believable. Antrix as well. Like, yeah, the fact that there's battles this time too made it a lot better, I think. Yeah, it was super sick.
We're here live and direct. GBB Day 2 going down here in Tokyo, Japan. We have the first Loop Station battle going down. It is 808 Bannon versus Matate. Matate, ranking higher, chose 808 Bannon to go first. 808 Bannon, it is on you. I say the 3, y'all say the 2 and the 1. Crowd in 3.
Yeah, they did some decent posts here, I think, for the mix. The lows are definitely coming out. Like, the kick is fucking strong. I don't know about the highs yet, though. We haven't seen enough. What's up, Derek? What's up, SLPT?
I've been soul searching, trying to find a reason to chase this uncertain feeling that just coursing through my veins. Trying to find the difference, it's just all the same. Oh it dangerous, there's no cushion to break the fall. There's been a cost of living, gotta pay the toll for existing, and it's just the beginning of it all.
Perfect timing there too. I know that like recent GBBs they give you that extra 30 seconds, I think, just for like leeway, I guess. But yeah, perfect timing there. Like you see 30 seconds left on the clock, it doesn't really matter because they have like a extra 30 seconds. So, but yeah, that's a good way to start the event, I think. I think the upload is the same as the order they went. So I think by this account, Bannon was actually the first person to go up. And so that's the very first round of the Loop Station category. So, yeah, at that point, I feel like that you had to be fucking nervous, right? Like, I don't really care how much experience you have on stage. If you're the first person to go up and you're the first, like you're the first round of the entire category, that's definitely nerve-wracking for sure. But execution-wise, you know, from what I remember this, like I seen his produced video on his channel, so it's pretty much spot on, I'd say. I noticed in chat he said sub left or you turned off the sub. You know, I didn't really pick up on that immediately. So yeah, no like fucking crazy ass mistakes or anything by any means. So also style wise, you know, very musically oriented, nice melodies, super prominent kicks, punching through the mix. I think this is only the first round. I think the Swiss beatbox mix, like I think the highs are a little bit quiet. I don't know if you guys picked up on that. It feels like the lows are kind of more prominent in the mix. That's what it sounds like to me. Just after this first round, I don't know if it's like Bannon side. I doubt it. I think it's like Swiss beatbox. Because I remember it sounding a lot more sharp with like the highs on the live stream, like the live version. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see as we watch more videos. But yeah, that's a killer first round from Bannon, you know, getting that energy up immediately. What's the genre of that, Bannon? Like, what's the genre you would call that of music? What up, Plastic? What up, Abo? What's up, Arkev? You're freaking out? Yeah, understandable. Any normal human being would be freaking out in this moment for sure. All right, so if I remember correctly here, this round here from Matate is going to be something crazy, not in the traditional kind of sense. It's going to be something interesting. I think it's his first round, if I remember.
With the response, Matate, it's on you.
Yo.
I say the drei, you say the zwei and the eint. Drei!
I'm not here to fuck you up, I'm just here to play my show. So please, Bannon, take it slow. I don't want the prize money, just vacation with my girlfriend. So please, Bannon, take it slow. I wanna hang out with my homies from all around the world. I wanna beatbox and shit, do you feel it? I wanna make the people dance and bring a smile to their face, cause that is what I like to do. I want some ramen and maki, buggy beef, I got Takashi, night ride and Kawasaki. Am I right, nice Takashi? I got bars that you can't understand. Come on everybody, let me see your hands. Sing it. Hoop da da da. Everybody sing 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 hoop da da da. Everybody sing. What are you doing, guys? I just wanna bring some peace to this battles, cause I'm walking on clouds. I smoked a big doobie backstage and it's not even allowed. Look at me now, I'm dancing around. You play that as music, they already forgot your sound. Get it? Boom, Bannon, you should have seen your face right now. You probably prepared another EDM track. Wow, I'm shaking. But I can do what I want, man. Hoop da da da. Everybody sing 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 hoop da da da. Everybody sing, and this is my new special technique. Moo.
Bro, that's so fucking stupid, man. It's so stupid, but I love it. Yeah, so I don't know, man. Like Matate, he has a like that battle, like like not a common kind of like battle style, but you know, like who the fuck comes out and does that, right? Like you can only do that if like you're super confident in it, you know what I mean? It has to be like instilled in your DNA almost. Like his kind of personality just like bleeds through to that kind of thing, right? Because if you're not authentic, if you're trying to do some shit like that and you're not authentic, it's gonna come off as corny as fuck, right? And it's not gonna work. But like Mate's experienced, so he just kind of like makes it into his own, you know what I mean? And it is like it's a very killer cutthroat battle kind of technique, right? Or like style even. But it has to work and he made it work. So yeah. Like you look at something like that and you think like, man, like it's like 3 minutes long. It could be like repetitive and like really boring, but he just made it entertaining from the start, right? Like he sprinkled in like this, like a bunch of little tiny shit to make it like really fun to listen to from start to finish. Like that fucking the Robin callback in the middle, like which is the highlight moment of the loop station category, I think, for most people in 2023. So bringing that back and like not super leaning into it, like not fucking like, you know, not like biting it by any means, just like literally bringing it back, then like transforming it into something of its own. Then at the end there, the fucking like the animal choir drop, I guess. I don't really know how else to describe it. The moo and the fucking the ba, like dude, so dumb. Like who does that? Incredibly dumb, but so awesome at the same time. Yeah, so I don't know. Like Bannon came in with like a fucking, obviously like Bannon's musicality is like it's not even close. Like how do you compare the two, right? Technicality even as well, but it is a battle at the end of the day. So I think like that approach that Matate came in with is super risky, but it worked out. So I think it kind of evens the first rounds for me. At that point, maybe I had a different opinion the first time I watched it, but now like I'm watching it back here. I think this is pretty close. Like it's 50-50 right now, for sure. What's up, Lloyd? Ted developed an insane crowd control. Yeah. Yeah, the crowd was really vibing. I don't know if that would make top 10 drops. It would be funny if it did. I think Rage will probably, like if they're smart, they'll probably have Rage with like 5 of the 10 drops. Like honestly, if I'm being real here, it would be tough for this one to make top 10. But if they did like an honorable mention, I wouldn't be mad at it. But I can't see it making like top 10 drops. Like it's goofy as fuck and funny, but like is it really like top 10 drop worthy? Like let's be honest here. What up, Doc? Genuinely smart strategy. Real, though. Really sets himself apart from everyone else, I think. For sure.
Time. Once again, round number 2, going back to 808 Bannon, reminding us to go and keep those lights down so they can see the instruments that they're using. Thank you very much, light team. We're going back. 808 Bannon, it's on you. Fight back. I say the 3, y'all say the 2 and the 1. Crowd in 3.
It's time to fade away.
Yeah, I forgot about that. You fucked up or something fucked up at the end of your second round. Um, yeah, I've heard that track like many times from you. You used this at like the Worlds, didn't you? Like some not this exact rendition, but it was like an earlier version, right? And also I watched this on your channel too. So, um, yeah, I don't know what happened in your second round. Luckily it was at the end and not somewhere like at the start or the middle. That would have fucking sucked, like even more so. Um, but yeah, like other than that, you know, really hard hitting first drop. I also love that genre too. Um, dude, the fucking like, dude, the kicks, man. I think it's like Swiss beatbox. They really did it service. Just like punching through the mix really hard, and it was super satisfying, especially in that first drop where it was like a pretty prominent part. So, yeah, I don't know, bro. Like, shit happens, right? Like, what can you do? The second drop was better. Yeah, you had 30 seconds left too, which you know, it obviously sucks. It is what it is, though, bro. Like, what can you do, man? Broken launchpad? Is that what you said? Yeah. Also, like the vocals, and something happened there too. How's my looping going? I haven't really been looping too much lately, being honest. Yeah, that feels bad, bro. I mean, like other than that, um, I don't know, bro. Like, how was the experience though for like GBB, like in comparison to Worlds? So I feel like if it was me, I feel like I'd be like far more nervous for GBB because I feel like it's more prestigious in a sense. Um, yeah, Worlds gives me the vibes that like it's like more laid back, if that makes sense. I don't know. Even though like it's still pretty prestigious in its own right, I just feel like there's an aura to GBB, and I don't know. Yeah. Also, like being the first battle doesn't really help. I think it makes it definitely more fucking nerve wracking for sure. Yeah, I don't really remember Mate's second round. I do remember giving the battle to Mate though, like pretty slightly. Maybe it'll be more clear here after a second listen, but yeah, let's see.
And that's time. Last round going back. Mate, it's on you. I say the drei, you say the zwei and the eins. Drei!
Police television long time.
808 Bannon, the new world champs.
Just like my boy 808 Bannon, oh my girl.
Man, there's only bullshit on the radio these days. Put your hands up. Bannon, thank you for coming all the way from the United States just to play 2 of your tracks. That's so nice of you. But the track you just played, it sounded just like your last one. I'm about to make this a fast one. A little nerd with a sprite, do the rest like the music. Tell me one track that you did, bitch. You can't think of it. It should be Brez, not you at the GBB. You're like a bootleg movie, all fuzzy and cheap. Just another cover artist that we don't need. But you could never be the artist you pretend to be. All your punchlines against me, they're not even true. You're a bitch as the judge that is voting for you. I should bullets, not arrows, you're not even trying. I'm robbing from the hood, cause I am a lion. Nothing on me with a bitch ass beat. I'm on a whole nother level as you can see. I'm about to break shit, none of that fake shit. Kendrick and Drake shit. Oops, did I say shit? Live on TV, man, I shouldn't be cussing. There might be kids watching, but I couldn't care less. I'm ruthless. You can't see me now. No mosh pits allowed. Can't see me now. Now I wanna see every... No, I'm not stupid, man. I didn't come to cause any trouble, but I could. Bannon, please don't turn the shit up again. You do covers and they're not good. Yeah, let me describe your music in 2 words. Copy, paste. Copycat, you might get fucked, but you won't last long. You should have given it all. Tuck, tuck, was about time for someone to beat your ass up. Bannon.
Finish him.
Okay. Yeah. Not a big fan of the second half of that second round. I thought the first half was really effective, especially in the context of the battle itself, right? Took a little bit too long to lead up to the end there. And that's when like repetitiveness kind of like kicked in. And yeah. I think on a technical scale and a musical scale, Bannon is very much more superior than Matate is. Matate has a very distinctive kind of style, and it is a battle at the end of the day, and I think Matate, in a battle sense, dominated the entire battle. Not with just his lyrics, just like the way he delivered his rounds in general as well. So, like, he structured his rounds in a way for his opponent. And I felt like Bannon, as good as his tracks was, it was just, like, they didn't really have an impact on the battle because it felt like standalone tracks, while Matate's felt like a direct creation towards his opponent, right? In every sense of the round. So if Bannon didn't fuck up his second round, I think this would be a tie for me. It would be very close. And I think that's what I said like the first time I watched this as well. The fact that Bannon fucked up his second round gave the edge to Matate for me, I think. So, yeah, the first rounds were like 50-50. The second rounds were the deciding factor for me. So, yeah, Matate does win. I can't remember how many votes he won by.
Split division, but
Wait, what? 4-1. Yeah, 4-1 for Matate. So, yeah. 3-2.
Live in Tokyo, Japan. Crowd, help me out. It's on the judges. I say the 3, y'all say the 2 and the 1. In 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, 4-1. Yeah, so 4-1. Not a unanimous decision. So it happens a lot. Like when you're looping live, you'll just capture the audience randomly. It happens. Yeah, I think Bannon's rounds, like a standalone tracks, are definitely more enjoyable to listen to. Like it's hard to like I said, Matate created the tracks for this battle. Almost entirely, I'd imagine. I think he created it for his opponents, while Bannon's tracks were just like standalone tracks that were just great musically produced tracks, right? So in the context of a battle, Matate definitely won. Therefore, if Bannon didn't fuck up his second round, or whatever happened, like the mistakes and technical issues and stuff, it would have been a tie for me. Both of them shined in the areas. And I do think, like, on a real note, I do think battles, like, trump everything in a battle, like, in the context of the battle. Like, battling trumps everything, and I think it should be, like, the main factor. But you definitely still have to pay attention to all the other categories they judge by, right? So SLPT, absolute fucking goat. Goddamn, dude. Thanks. Thank you so much, bro. Giga Chad. Giga Chad of the stream. SLPT. No, I don't think so. It's in the rules and they're allowed, so it'd be kind of stupid to judge against that. Yeah. All right. I think Sideshow Cardona is next.
All I need is no fuck.
Right here live and direct, Grand Beatbox Battle 2024 Loop Station Division. We have Sideshow versus Cardona. Cardona chose
Enjoy your meal, SLPT. Thanks, bro.
for Sideshow to go first. You already know what to do. I say the drei, you say the zwei, and the eins. In drei!
I think Rage Duncan was the best battle of the entire category, including quarterfinals and finals and semi or small finals. Yeah, I think it was the best battle of the Loop Station category. Also, since we have more people here now, I want to be very transparent. I've watched all these battles live. This isn't my first reaction to them. This is the first time I'm watching the videos. I did watch the live stream with the Clam Loop Station community, that event that was going on. I was a part of that, so I did watch all the Loop Station category as well as the producer category, which won't be released until the very end, unfortunately. But yeah, this battle in particular is probably the one I don't remember very much of at all, because I didn't rewatch it on the live stream in the VOD, so I can't really remember this battle at all, honestly. I know who wins, but I can't remember the rounds and stuff. Rage should have beat Yesweed. A lot of people think that, but I actually did give it to Yesweed. Very close. Won't talk about that now, but once those videos are out, I'll talk about it then. Yo, I don't remember that. I don't remember that round at all. That's insane. That's a solo device too. That meaning no launch pad either. That's just purely MK2 tech right there. Like that is fucking insane. It's hard to get like it's hard to get good sound design. I guess it is possible obviously. Like MK2 is just like the level of MK2 looping now today is unbelievably high, right? So someone of Sidesho's caliber can definitely get sound design like that, but to have unique sound design, it's starting to get harder and harder as as loop is progressing and more people are getting into it and like people are getting better, right? People begin like their sound design begins to sound almost similar, so it's hard to be unique and stand out like that. And that's only the second time I ever heard that. I don't even remember the first time. Like watching that live, I don't remember this one at all. That's fucking insane. That might be my favorite Sideshow routine. That's incredible, bro. But the use of empty space too. Like I'm a fucking sucker for that shit. If you can like utilize like empty space in that kind of way, it just adds so much to the sound design. I think like the best example of that, like what I mean by empty space, is think of like Who Am I by Rage, right? Like the second drop in that routine. Yeah, that's probably like the best example of that. Sideshow did it pretty decently here as well in his first drop. Actually, this drop, this had two drops actually. It was more like an evolving singular drop that evolved, that took up like the last 50% of the track. But yeah, everything about that track was really enjoyable. Like very musically oriented at the start, then just very sound design heavy in the second part. Almost like very mystical, like magical sound design, if that makes sense. Yeah. If you can like visualize the track, I can just see like fucking like sparkles and everything going around when the music plays, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's a sick track by Sideshow. Like a fucking, that's hard to follow up on. I don't like anyone in the world, if they're battling Sideshow, not just Cardona, that's tough. That's a tough first round to follow. Even had fucking Tuneb standing up, which like Tuneb's like, he's an experienced, he's a looper himself. He's like an OG, right? And he's experienced in judging, and I feel like it's hard to get a reaction from Tuneb like that. So, yeah, that's crazy.
Cardona, it's on you. I say the tres, you say the dos, and the u. In tres.
Let the violins play. and your dramatic singing. Think of it and change your groups, just change your mind. Try to change tonality like today, yeah. All your drops are the same. You could change your crazy bases for a little bit of flow and get it.
Low, everybody low.
Look, the people grooving with the real hip hop. You should also talk with them. Everybody raise your hand and be ready for the
Low, everybody low.
Look, the people grooving with the real hip hop. I think that I said enough. If you want some more, you can book me a lesson. But don't worry, the first lesson will be free for you. But don't worry, the first lesson will be free for you. Oh yeah, the drop.
Yeah. All right. You know what? This battle is kind of playing out the exact same way that Bannon and Matate did. Except Cardona is not leaning too heavy into the trolley kind of battle style like Matate did, but he's still like in a sense constructed his routine to be an aggressive, not an aggressive, like just a direct battle move. Like his round was designed against Saijo, while Saijo's routine was just like a produced track, right? It's just like a standalone produced track, which has like no connection to his opponent. So I think that like it is a battle. I think if someone goes out of their way to kind of construct a routine against their opponent, I have mad respect for that. Because it is a battle, right? It is a battle at the end of the day. So for me, if I were to judge, that would be the top priority for me, I think. So he definitely earns points. And also the sound design, like the whole violin kind of thing. I've heard this similar kind of sound before. I don't know if you guys know Scrapper, a looper from France. He had a routine kind of like that. Like structure-wise, not the same, but similar kind of sound design. Like the whole violin kind of aspect, right? Yeah, I thought that was a really interesting sound design, because you think of a violin and you think of the kind of genre, right? Like a hip-hop genre, not a traditional kind of instrument you would kind of connect with hip-hop, right? So he made it work, though. And yeah, it's very unique in its own right. So that's a good first round, I think, from Cardona. That's another, like, I don't really remember this one. I don't really remember this battle at all. But yeah, here we are. I would still give the first round to Saijo. I think what he did was more impressive to me. I think he scores. I think Cardona won in the battle aspect for sure, like without a question. Saijo wasn't really battling. Cardona was. But Saijo's music was better, I think. Not by a lot. Like Cardona's was fucking awesome still, but Saijo's routine kind of hit with me more than Cardona's did. So yeah, I'd give it probably like a 60-40 for Saijo in the first round.
Round two, back to Saijo we go. As soon as he gets set up right here, left, right, side to side, you already know what to do. I say the drei, you say the zwei and the eins. In drei!
could tell me it's a lie. Never face away, you stay awake again until you break away. You chase the day you die. The game we play was not the same. No matter how hard you try, just you guys. Just like warrior, I'm always by your side. Warrior, there is nowhere left to hide. Things that they love to break apart. Just that you know. Hey yo, Cardona, I really wonder, what does it feel like to just find the courage in your heart. There's nothing left to break.
Yeah, that's tough, man. Fuck. That's tough. I think that's the round two. Not round two. This is something that Sajo used. Is it his wild card for this? It's a wild card of some sort, right? It might have been his wild card for this, actually. But yeah, exactly, bro. Like, execution-wise, perfect. There was no mistakes. There was probably one where he left the track playing for like a fraction of a second, but that's it. Like, that was just perfect in almost every sense. So, carried the energy from his first round and Cardona's second round. So, and also he actually like, this round was obviously it's something he made before, so it wasn't made for Cardona, but he definitely like leaned more into the battle kind of sense for his round two, which is something that lacked in his first round. Even though I still gave the first round to Sajo, it felt like Cardona was beating him in the battle category. And Sajo kind of brought that back a little bit here for his second round for sure, bringing the battle energy as well. So yeah, that's a super sick second round from Sajo, something we heard before, which is okay. But yeah, I think that's perfectly executed. So that's tough, man. I gave the first round to Sajo by like 60-40. Cardona is kind of like on the back foot here. I know the results, but I don't really remember this battle in particular. So I think he needs to come in with something like as good as his first round at the minimum, but he needs to exceed his first round in order to kind of bring himself back. So, yeah. All right, what's up, chat? What up, Vox? Linkin Park vibe? Yeah, actually a little bit. I'm not familiar with League of Legends. Obviously, I know what it is, but I haven't played it before, so can't really comment on that. GBB wildcard? Yeah. Chord mistake? Yeah. I think that was at the start, right? I love layered singing, bro. Cider does it good. But layered singing just sounds really good, I think. If you get the right pitches. All right, let's check out the last round.
Round two, going back. Cardona, it's on you. You ready, my friend? Taking one quick second. Y'all ready? I said y'all ready? Cardona, it's on you. I say the tres, you say the dos, and the u. In tres.
Oh, that's some crazy tech right at the start. Do you guys see that? All right. Yeah. I think Saijo won that for sure. For sure. I think like structurally, musically, I think Cardona's second round was good. I enjoyed his first round a lot more though, especially in the context of the battle. There was no battling from Cardona in the second round. I think after Saijo's second round, I think the Cardona needed to come in with something even better than his first round to kind of like cement himself in that battle to actually like win it. So yeah, I think that's like probably a 5-0. I know Saijo wins, but probably a 5-0, right? I'd imagine. Also, Cardona, like, I think his second round was good, but in the context of this battle, I think the build-up was a little bit too long. It took a little bit too long to get to the point. I think it was at like 1 minute 30 seconds by the time like the track actually got to its peak and actually developed into something different. It was just basically like a build-up and some like vocal layering up until that point, which obviously you're going to have to do more for GBB, like top 8, right? So took a little bit too long to kind of like get to the point, I think. So, but outside of that, outside of the context of the battle, I think the track is solid for sure. Just for the battle, the context of the battle needed to be a little bit more than what it was, I think. So, I think it's probably a 5-0 Saijo, like it has to be.
Time. Oh, judging for side. The 3, y'all say the 2 and the 1 in 3. Give it up for in 3.
Okay,
Give it
4-1 for Saijo. Looks like Slither rather, gave it to Cardona. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, maybe he outside of like personal preference, maybe he valued his first round, the fact that it was a direct round created against his opponent. 5-0?
it up for Saijo going to our judge. Give it up in 3.
Oh, he messed up his voting? Okay. That would make sense then. Yeah. That would make sense. I would have said, like, the only justification I think that you could give it to Cardona there was his first round being a direct created round, battle round for his opponent, which I can definitely respect. But overall, you got to take the entire battle into account. So it would be hard for me to give it to Cardona when you take the entire battle into context, right? So,
Give it up.
yeah. So, not surprising. All right. Next 2 battles I'm really hyped for. Again, just going to mention this. I'm going to mention it a couple times for those who are just kind of tuning in here now. This isn't the first time I've seen this. I watched the live stream as it happened, but this is the first time I'm watching the videos after how long has it been now? Like 3 months, I guess. So, yeah. I remember Yesweed's first round against Josh here. One of my favorite rounds of the entire Loop Station event. So that's going to be exciting. I'm going to take a piss first, though, guys. So bear with me. I'll be right back. All right. Keep playing the video.
Up for Saijo.
Yeah. Camera work actually kept that in. That's pretty funny. That was fast. Yeah. My bathroom's literally like 2 feet to my right. So yeah. Anyway. Yesweed Joshua. This battle's gonna be crazy. I remember liking this one a lot.
All I need is no fuck.
Joshua versus Yesweed. Joshua ranking higher. Toad. Yesweed to go first. Crowd, it is up to you to help me out here. You already know what to do. I say the 3, you say the 2, and the 1. 3.
I love that sound.
Okay. Yo, check this out, real house time. Hands up! Hey, yo, I'm not done yet, motherfucker.
Yeah, I think that round was probably the biggest surprise of the entire loop station category for me. That round for me is almost like reminiscent to that Robin round against Dice last year in 2023. Maybe not as impactful in the drop, but same kind of energy. You know what I mean? Like just kind of comes out of nowhere. You don't expect it. Like when he was building up that, like the sound design wise, sounded vaguely familiar to me. But not until he called Footbox G to the stage, I realized at that moment, like, oh shit, that's literally Footbox G beatbox sound design in loop station form. Yeah, dude, Yesweed just kind of like transformed himself into this fucking like incredible loop station artist. You know, like he used to be so like he was good, but he used to like lean too hard into like the trolley kind of nature and almost everything he does. He still does that, but it is a part of him, right? And he kind of like he just leveled up in every other area where that like that kind of nature of like his personality isn't like at the forefront anymore. It's just like a part of his like overall kind of like element in looping, right? And I love it. Like I fucking love it now. I think it's like has such a charm to it. And like he also utilizes it in a way where it enhances his stage presence as well. You know, like in the middle part of that track where he just kind of walks over to Josh O and they're just vibing together. Then, yeah, playing to the crowd as well. Like that sounds cool, right? Like fuck, man, such like a swagger, right, in the stage presence as well, which fits the vibe of the track like completely. Like you think of Footbox G as a solo beatboxer. And you essentially get that in loop station form. So, yeah, I thought that was a fucking incredible round. Out of all the first rounds so far, I enjoyed Sido's first round a lot. But as a battle round, I think that's better than Sido's first round in terms of like the battle element for sure. Sound design wise, maybe not, because Sido's like sound design is insane. But yeah, I thought that was an insane first round. Like that's incredibly hard to follow up, I think, for Joshua, but yeah, Joshua's like also a completely different style of looping too. So, I remember Joshua's second round in this battle being really, really sick. I can't really remember his first round though, but yeah, let's see.
And that's time. Smashing that first round, we go to Josh O. Josh O, are you ready to go? Josh O's ready to go. Left, right, side to side. You already know what to do. I say the three, y'all say the two and the one. Crowd in 3.
let's see how that goes this time. This message is just for you. clear, clear, that you should go. Don't want to hear your excuses, no. It's crystal clear, 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 that you should go. Don't want to hear your excuses, no. It's crystal clear, 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 that you should go. Don't want to hear your excuses, no.
Don't want to hear excuses, and you should know, no, never forgave the bruises. Yeah, you should go. Don't want to hear excuses, and you should know, no, never forgave the bruises. Yeah, you should go. Don't want to hear excuses, and you should know, no, never forgave the bruises. Yeah, you should go. Don't want to hear excuses, and you should know, no, never forgave the bruises. Yeah, you should go. Don't want to hear excuses, and you should know, no, never forgave the bruises. Yeah, you should go. Don't want to hear excuses, and you should know, no, never forgave the bruises. Yeah, you should go. Don't want to hear excuses, and you should know, no, never forgave the bruises.
All right. First thing I noticed immediately, this round lacked the kind of energy that Yesweed has. I think that's just like genres of music, just like style-wise. Like that's a completely different style of looping than Yesweed's first round. Like Yesweed's first round was just like fueled by the hype, right? It was a good round, but it just had that element of like, you know, hype, like bringing Footbox G to the stage and, you know, turning his kind of solo beatbox into a loop version. So this is like a standalone track. Genre and music completely different, and I don't know, just didn't really carry the hype that Yesweed did. I don't think it was like a bad round at all, not by any means. Like musically, structurally, it was great. Just in the context of the battle itself, it just kind of lacked the energy that Yesweed had. And also, I just fucked with Yesweed style a little bit more. I like Joshua a lot. Being quite honest, though, that's not my favorite routine from him, for sure. I like some of his other stuff better than that. But for a round itself, it's great. Just in the context of this battle itself, it just didn't really have that level of energy that Yesweed's had. Yeah, I think musically it was great, though. So we'll just leave it at that. I'd give this, like, first round Yesweed, like, 70-30 for Yesweed in the first round. What up, Justin? What's up, brother? Haven't been looking at chat too much here. Never heard Yesweed until GBB. Yesweed's pretty well known. That's yeah, I guess, like, you know, GBB carries a lot of the audience, so not too surprising, I guess. You don't like the middle part is dragging? That's fair. I thought it was a little bit repetitive at the beginning, or sorry, at the middle, kind of building up to the last. Took a little bit too long. But I'm okay with that, like, outside of the context of the battle, but inside the battle itself, yeah, that is a little bit of an issue, for sure. All right. I can't remember the round he uses here.
And that's time. Keeping the love going for Josh O. Yesweed is
OWBC limbs, like solo or loop. I thought I watched it already on live stream. I don't know if I did videos, but I'm pretty sure I watched maybe not all of it, but at least some of it on live stream.
It's back on you. Making sure we do a quick mic check.
Ida Scott.
He's ready to go. Yesweed, it's on you. I say the 3, you say the 3 and the 1. 3!
Okay, I'm gonna try something. I'm kidding. I'm not.
Alright, this sounds like Playground. This sounds very familiar.
Welcome to my playground.
But you're not welcome, Josh. Go away. But all the rest.
Welcome. Are you ready? Playground.
Suck my ass, guys. Wild. Wild. Absolutely wild. Start comment from Justin up there. It seems like everyone's kick is like fucking really prominent in these videos, Justin. Something to do with the mix, I think, but everyone's kicks has been like fucking really punchy through the mix. I've noticed for sure. But yeah, Yesweed in particular, for sure, very, very effective on the GBB sound set. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's a really good round for Japan because Japan loves their hard style, bro. I saw the comment earlier. Yesweed said, "This is like Kaji versus Wing, but it's Loop Station." That is so accurate, bro. So fucking accurate, like spot on. But yeah, that's a crowd pleaser for sure. Honestly, not my favorite Yesweed routine, but I don't know, man. It just hits in this battle for sure. I don't know. I just think it's mostly the fact that Yesweed has become such a good stage presence as well. Not just like a great looper, but also like his stage presence has leveled up with his looping. So the way that he performs these tracks kind of sells it a lot for me, even if it's like not my favorite routine from him. Yeah, I forgot the kick. Yeah. I don't know. It just like even like fucking up with a mistake like that just like makes it better, you know? It's just he's just entertaining to watch. Like genuinely, so because he feels authentic and that's like the most important thing to me. Yeah. But Joshua's second round here is coming up and I remember liking Joshua's second round a lot. I can't remember what it is. I just remember watching the live stream back in like November and it was probably my second favorite round from the battle, so yeah. Probably destroyed the speakers live. Real. All right, let's see.
Crazy round with that energy. Josh-O, back on you. Let's see what he's got. Josh-O, it's on you. Crowd, I say the 3, y'all say the 2 and the 1. Let's get it in 3.
Goodbye, now you're never getting all the words that you locked inside. Better luck next time, oh my. Now it's in the blink of an eye. Such a shame that it's because you said goodbye. Now you're never getting all the words that you locked inside. Better luck next time, oh my. Too bad it's
That is the best routine from Joshua, I think. Honestly, like genuinely. That like the sound design, bro, like just even from the beginning, like from start to finish, like incredible. The crazy thing is, like Joshua, like you think of Josh, like he's not really like he can battle, but like that's not really his like biggest strength, you know. And that's not even the case here. This is just like pure stylized, like Joshua style at its peak. And I think after the first round, Joshua needed to come in with something like this. I think like his first round was good as a standalone track, but in the context of the battle, I felt like it really faltered against Yesweed's first round. So he needed to kind of come in and really excel from his first round. Whatever like way he does it, whether it's like in a battle kind of way or just like his own strengths, he really excels in his own strengths. He needed to come in with something like at this level, and he absolutely did. Like that round definitely put him back in the battle for me. I know the result, and I would still give it to Yesweed. I think that Yesweed's energy was exceeded. It was more like he had the crowd definitely. His battle sense was superior. Joshua's musicality destroyed Yesweed in that area for sure. But overall, when you're taking everything into account, I would give this battle to Yesweed very slightly. I think it's like 60-40, 55-40 for sure. But yeah, that's an incredible second round from Joshua. Like huge respect, bro. This isn't his first rodeo. He's been here before. I think he knew that he was down after that first round just by the vibe. You can feel it through the video for sure. Like he probably knew, so he knew he had to come in with something, and he absolutely did that. He delivered in the second round for sure. The best Joshua routine I've ever heard from him for sure. So, yeah, mad respect, man. Like Joshua, he's been around for a while, man. I feel like even today, he's still a little bit underrated. Like you see people like when the wildcard season comes around, people are always fucking saying like, "How did Joshua get so high?" Well, do you listen to his stuff, or you prefer styles and you just kind of disregard everything else? Like it's kind of crazy. Like he's here for a reason, right? Like, he's one of the best in the world, and like you can't not watch that and still like say, yeah, he kind of doesn't deserve to be here, you know? It's kind of wild, but anyway, I'd say probably another maybe 4-1. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a 5-0 though. All right, what up, chat? What up, Red Frost? What's up, brother? Mr. Saijin, what's up, dude? Second drop is heat. Yep. Studio version of GBB first round is my favorite. Yeah, I like this first round here. I just felt like it didn't really have the energy of Yesweed's first round. It was kind of like jarring a little bit. It was like I felt like all the energy was kind of like sucked out of the room. Not in a way where his ram was bad by any means. It was just in the context of the battle. What up, iBlues?
That's time. Give it up for both these guys. Make some
Yeah,
noise.
I'd have to go back and watch it,
Come on,
Justin.
come on,
Or I didn't see the studio version, to be fair. So
But only one can move on. So we go to our steam judging panel.
yeah,
Will
I've heard
be
all of Rage's rounds.
Blue for Josh O.
That's the
Red
battle
for
after this
Yesweed.
one, though.
Blue Josh O. Red Yesweed. Moving on to the next round, Grand Beatbox Battle 2024. Judges, help me out. Crowd, I say the 3, y'all say the 2 and the 1. Judges in 3. Clean sweep, make some noise for Yesweed.
5-0, not surprising. I wouldn't say it's like a dominating performance from Yesweed, but it was definitely a favored for Yesweed, I think. Yeah, I've watched all these battles before, Red Frost. I've been saying that for this entire stream. I watched this live stream when it happened, November, I think. But this is the first time I'm watching the battles, so the videos rather. Behemoth is the best round. That's a good rage round. It's not my favorite rage round though. I think Who Am I is my favorite. All right, so this battle here, Duncan Rage, in my opinion, I think this is pretty popular opinion. I think a lot of other people would share this opinion who've seen this competition. I think Duncan Rage is the best Loop Station battle of GBB in last year. It's not of all time. That's up for debate, but in the Loop Station category in 2024, I think Duncan versus Rage was the best battle for sure. There's a moment in this battle I'm very curious if they kept in the video, because I'm noticing immediately this video is 20 minutes, so I'm assuming they probably did keep it in. Compared to Rage Yesweed, Yesweed Josh Show, that's 16 minutes. So maybe they did keep this moment in the video here. Oh yeah, for sure. The length of the video is way longer. Yeah, if Duncan didn't fuck up his first round here, I think it would have been closer. I'll talk a bit more once we watch it, but yeah, this is a sick battle. You think Duncan should have won Red Frost? It was close. I would still give it the Rage. Like a 3-2, I think. It's very close. But yeah, anyway, let's just watch it.
All I need is no fuck. Yeah.
Are you ready? That's that energy. Make one noise, making sure that we get a good check. He's ready to go. All right. Are you sure? All right. All right, right.
Human area.
We're good to go. Let's get
Open
this thing
mic
going.
moment.
We have ourselves the last battle of the top 8 right here. Grand Beatbox Battle 2024 live in Tokyo, Japan. We have Duncan versus Rage. Duncan was highly ranked. He chose Rage to go first. I say the 3, y'all say the 2 and the 1. It's on Rage in 3.
If you look closely, you can see his launch pad vibrating from the bass. Yeah. So we watched all the other battles, and I feel like every single other battle started off similarly to this, as in like the first round really set the pace of this battle. I think like thinking back at someone like Sidjo's and Yesweed's first rounds, Bannon's first rounds, this one was on a different kind of stratosphere, I think. Yeah, like this, like I think for a lot of people, especially in the audience, Rage is probably like thinking about all the top 8 in the quarterfinals. I think like Rage is probably the biggest unknown for a lot of people. Like for like hardcore like loop fans like myself and like a lot of you in chat probably are very well familiar with Rage. Like he's honestly like Rage is like the most innovative looper of the modern scene today. Like he really min-maxed like the Launchpad MK2 kind of tech, right? That's like Rage, man. Like that's who he is. That's on full display here. I think like a general audience probably won't understand that, but just hearing the music, like how complex in a technical aspect like this shit is, like for a lot of people in the crowd, I can just imagine like how unexpected Rage was for these guys, especially like how fast he built up that first track to its drop and how impactful that drop was. Like really set the tone, I think, for a lot of people, including myself, because that's half the tracks that Rage does in this competition I haven't heard before. I won't spoil too much, but he has like probably 5 of the top 10 drops. I don't know for sure. Like once like the top 10 drops video comes out for the Loop Station category, I wouldn't be surprised if Rage is like 5 of them. It's probably not going to be the case because they like to have like a drop from every contestant. So realistically, he might have 2, but the real motherfuckers know like he probably has 5 out of 10. But anyway, that's a super sick fucking first round from Rage. Super impactful. I like his sound design a lot. I describe it as like a circus carnival-esque kind of sound design in the melodies, not so much the drops, but like the melodies. Very like gives me that kind of vibe. Also Rage, man. He doesn't have like too much experience live, but dude, the dude kills it in the showmanship and the presentation and just like execution. He's great, man. Like absolutely fucking insane first showing from Rage. What up, Callie? I'd like to take credit for the pre-drop in the Megalovania. It does have like a little bit of a retro vibe to it too, now that you mention that. His performance was bad. That was his own critique. I don't agree with that now. I think he's probably developed in that area. Like how long ago was that? Because he's done like Hotten since then. I think he's become the Austrian championship or the champion of Austria as well. So probably some time has passed since then. But yeah, he seems to be, at least in like the first round, right? Like he's been like a really good performance aspect, I think. 2 years ago? Yeah, that'd do it. The best first round in GBB history. I wouldn't debate that. Like that'd be fair. Like I'd really have to go back and listen and to make sure, but I feel like for this event, especially in the quarterfinals, like all the first rounds have been incredible, but this one is just like on his league of his own, I think. Yeah, he is a good performer now, for sure. Darny's round up next. All right, guys, here's Darny.
Time. Rage just smashed the stage on his first time at GBB. Give it up for Rage right there, round 1. Duncan with the response, making sure that you get a little line check and it's going to be good for you. Oh, he's ready. Duncan, it's on you. I say the some, you say the ye, and the yet. Some!
Rage, I know you don't like pressing buttons, so I'm making these 2 rounds just for you. out, ain't no joke. I'm a big rage quit. Mighty Mo, Rage's music has no soul. At least he sounds original, just Reese's and screeches in a bowl. Like everything you can do, I will anticipate. Sample your sounds and then let you do honor me. Every sound like I used to use my vocals. GBB, are you ready?
Love it, dude. All right. Where do I start? I guess all right, I'll start with this. So before GBB, Duncan showed me all of his routines that he was going to use. So watching this one live, like the live stream back in November, like I knew what track this was going to be like from the first like 5 seconds. It's unfortunate though that he fucked up his lyrics. Like he forgot his lyrics in the middle part, which was pretty prominent because it was a direct, like they were written directly for Rage. So it's really unfortunate that he fucked up there. It took a little bit away from the energy and vibe. But other than that, the execution of the track was pretty much like spot on from what I remember hearing. Also, like the second drop that you heard there, guys, is actually another direct counter and an attack towards Rage's style overall. Both these guys using the Launchpad MK2. I've seen someone in chat say like a lot of cables. That's the cable tech and Launchpad, so that's why there's a lot of cables. So it was like a direct counter towards Rage's style. Like the whole thing is that like Rage doesn't like to press buttons, so like a lot of his stuff isn't like I think the term's like vocally sourced, if that makes sense. Like he's not like actively using his vocals in the live moment of like sound design. It's just like kind of like inputted, then a lot of like Launchpad tech. So that was kind of like a direct attack towards Rage and like his style overall, which is like very effective, I think, because it also like it sounded really good, and like the context of it being a battle kind of technique worked out, I think. But overall, it's very unfortunate that he fucked up the lyrics. If it wasn't for that, it would have been like 55-45 for Rage. But I think like Rage took the first round like 60-40 for me. Very close first round. But for those who did watch this live stream, know that there is a moment coming up here now that really shifted the tides of where this battle potentially could have went. So yeah, let's just watch it.
Time. With the response back to Rage, round number 2, you already know what to do. I say the 3, I'll say the 2 and the 1. Crowd in 3.
I'm really happy, actually, that they kept this in. Like, it adds a lot to the context of the battle, I think.
Can you explain what should have happened? Because it's hard to deal with it.
You know, Launchpad, MK2, sometimes you get the wrong preset on for the tracks. Yeah,
So
that's what happened.
You forgot to load the preset? Or?
Yeah. I have the presets, but it was just the wrong preset on. I put it on, but
I think the best decision here to restart your round, but the judges should know that this is a human error.
yes,
Okay?
that's
Is
fine
that
by
cool?
me.
Is that
Fine
cool?
by me.
Okay.
The important part was that it's a human error. Like that's really all they had to keep in. The fact that now like the audience who are watching this video, it's like it's not just like restricted to a fucking like throwaway YouTube comment. It's actually in the video itself. So people who are watching this for the first time and watching the battle know in context that Rage did have an error at the start of his first round, a human error. So the fact that they kept that in the video, like massive respect. I'd assume that they probably would have cut it out just for the sake of like having a good video. But the fact that they kept that in, like gives the audience context of the potential outcome and how the battle actually like happened in the live setting. So yeah, I think that's like actually super important.
Are you ready? I say the 3, I'll say the 2 and the 1. Let's get it in 3.
From the silence, making my way through all the violence. I'm leaving the past. You see me, then you see me. Now I'm growing too fast. I've been rising from the silence, making my way through all the violence. I'm leaving the past. You see me, then you see me. Now I'm growing. Oh, you wanna battle? Now come on, let's fight. I've been grinding on these epic and reaching new highs. In just a couple years, I'm the one that they don't fear. I'm the future of the game, yeah, your end is near. Oh, you wanna battle? Now come on, let's fight. I've been grinding on these epic and reaching new highs. In just a couple years, I'm the one that they don't fear. I'm the future of the game.
All right, let's rewind because I didn't hear like the last 10 seconds.
Then you see me, now I'm growing. Oh, you wanna battle? Now come on, let's fight. I've been grinding on these epic and reaching new highs. In just a couple years, I'm the one that they don't fear. I'm the future of the game, yeah, your end is near. Oh, you wanna battle? Now come on, let's fight. I've been grinding on these epic and reaching new highs. In just a couple years, I'm the one that they don't fear. I'm the future of the game.
Yeah. I got so hyped like leading into the first drop that my headset cord was like on the back of my chair, and I backed up and I fucking pulled my sound mixer off the desk to my right side, and yeah. Yeah. Anyway, um I've heard this routine like a dozen times at this point. This is not my first time hearing it. Um this is probably a lot of people's favorite routine now from Rage. I 100% like understand why. It's probably like in the context of a battle, it's probably one of his most impactful routines I think that he's ever created. Especially the fact that he had that hardstyle drop for the second drop, and Japan is a huge fan of that hardstyle. You think of people in the solo beatboxing like Kaji who leans into the hardstyle a lot for solo beatbox. Like I don't know, it's just a very popular genre of music I think for Japan. Like that's just like a cultural thing for their music. So the fact that Rage had something like that in this routine for a second drop, super impactful. Like you can see, like you heard the crowd, like they were fucking super mega hyped for that. And yeah, I don't know, man. Like just like the live, like this is the first time, like using this. This is the first time I think he used this round in a live event. So like watching the video of it now, it's fucking insane. Like even thinking about like the human error at the start of the routine, like after the round ended, like that was completely out of my mind. Like it didn't even matter to me at that point, just because of how impactful this routine was in the context of this battle, and the fact that the crowd reacted so heavily to it. It was just like a special kind of thing, I think. And also like people who were like prominent or pretty, in tune to Discord were probably familiar with this routine before GBB even happened. I know that Rage went out of his way to show a lot of people this routine in particular. I'll admit that I heard this before the live event. So like even before the live event happened, I heard this routine before. So yeah, it's just fucking, it's insane. Like now think about like his first round and his second round. Probably the most dominant 2 rounds first battle from any competitor in GBB history. Like honestly, the only person I can think of that did this is like Starro, maybe in the past. Yet Duncan still makes it a close battle. So yeah, let's just watch Duncan's second round.
And that's time. With the response, we go back to Duncan. Duncan, it's on you. He's got himself set. I say the some, you say the he and the yet. In some.
Thing I will say about this routine, now that I'm like listening to it again, I think the build up for this routine took way too long. Maybe it had an impact on the results of the battle, but also I did hear a lot of Duncan's, like all of Duncan's routines before the event happened. This routine he didn't show me. This is the only one he didn't show me. And so this one was a complete surprise to me as well.
握って離さないで感じさせても君の全てをそこのこと出かけるわいやいやめぐめぐファイヤーエンドレスナイトそしてもっともっとすぐならビーバーめぐめぐファイヤーエンドレスナイト感じる今が真実ロワに溶けない魔法で誰より深く君を愛してあげるめぐめぐファイヤーもっともっとめぐめぐファイヤーめぐめぐファイヤーめぐめぐファイヤーもっともっと GBB how we feel live コンフィデンスを知ってるよね
Yeah. That was probably, for me at least, another one of the most unexpected. Because I thought I knew everything that was coming from him, and he just kind of came out of this with this out of fucking nowhere. All right. So I know it's a cover. It's something popular in Japanese culture, maybe just entire Asian culture. I'm not sure. Me being from Canada, from the West, I have no fucking idea what it is. So I couldn't like personally relate to it as much as like a lot of people in the crowd. Like you just seen people like when it panned to the audience, you seen people like super fucking vibing with it. So clearly like a lot of people recognized what it was, right? Me, no idea what it was. So it kind of like lost me in that kind of sense. But when you think of the round in general, like dude, like it transformed into this like super fucking heavy like track, right? Like he had a hard style fucking drop, which like I know that Duncan wasn't expecting Rage to use Behemoth in this battle. Because I'm pretty sure they told each other what rounds they were going to use. Then Rage last minute switched it up. Like last fucking minute he switched up the rounds he was going to use. He wasn't going to use Like, Rage wasn't going to use I'm Not Me and Behemoth in this battle against Duncan. He wasn't. I think he was going to save those for his semifinal battle, but he changed his mind last minute. So, Duncan using this second round, which was a surprise to me, having that hardstyle drop kind of almost worked as like a counter to Behemoth in a sense. Unintentionally. So, yeah. So, for me, like being familiar with all of Duncan's rounds, I want to say like I do think that Rage won this battle. I think it was close, especially the fact that Rage had the human error, so that makes it just like organically even closer than it should have been. There's rounds that Duncan didn't use that I think would have worked against Rage very, very well. And I've told them this. Like I think if you guys are familiar with his Siamese track, he had a VIP version, like a newer, updated version of that track for this competition that would have been fucking perfect. Absolutely perfect for Rage. But he chose to go with this, which I understand why, because like I mentioned, it has like a cultural impact. So he kind of won over the crowd, like the energy that he had from the crowd for this round was on the level of Behemoth. So he kind of matched like the energy just from that. The wrong preset was just in the like the natural kind of moment. Like he switched it up before the battle happened, not like during the battle. He was going to use 2 different rounds against Duncan, but before the battle, like 5-10 minutes before the battle, he decided against it. He decided to go with these 2. It wasn't like a conscious decision during the battle, it was before then. But yeah, Duncan's second round matched the energy of Behemoth and made it even closer. So yeah, I think if Duncan, like, obviously it's different now. Like, you can say like a lot of stuff about the battle, like how it played out, and obviously you can't predict making mistakes. Like Duncan's mistake in the first round, he fucked up his lyrics. So naturally, I would want to say that swapping out Sunroof Cadillac for Siamese would have been the better idea, but Sunroof Cadillac kind of works as like a cookie cutter copy and paste, or not copy and paste, but like plug and play kind of routine. Like you can use it against anybody at any time. It's like one of his strongest routines because of that. Like it doesn't really fall into any certain category. Like certain rounds that people use and create is more effective in certain areas, right? But Sunroof Cadillac is like a plug and play routine. You can use it at anywhere, anytime, against anybody. Very good first round to use, but he fucked up a little bit. So naturally, I want to say if he swapped that one out with Siamese, it would have been better. But I think like if he executed Sunroof Cadillac and used Siamese and executed that perfectly, he probably would have won the battle. I'm going to be honest with you. Like that's how highly I think of that Siamese track that Duncan has. And unfortunately, we didn't get to see it because he does end up losing to Rage here. I think it's like a 4-1. But yeah, Duncan had some crazy stuff prepared here, and I understand his decision of using that second round for the battle, but I really wish he went with Siamese. Because we kind of like, before he battled Rage, like he knew he was going first. Like he knew that. So he kind of had the advantage in that regard. Yo, what's up, Scrapper? What's up, bro? He knew that he was going first against Rage, so he had the upper hand from the very beginning, like months before. Yeah, and we know Rage's style, so like that Siamese was such a good fucking routine to use. It would have matched his style closer and probably would have exceeded in the whole overall context of the battle itself. I don't know though; it's hard to say. Like that's just like theory crafting in my head. So like I wanted him to use Siamese, but he chose to do this. But respect, man, it's something different. It's definitely something different, and the crowd vibed with it a lot, and it was the first time that I heard that routine from him, and I enjoyed it for the most part. I don't want to say it lost in the battle. It's impossible to say that, but who knows, man? Maybe if he chose a different routine, it would have won him. I don't really know. It's impossible to say, but yeah. This was the best battle, I think, out of all the Loop Station category, for sure. For absolutely. Like, there's definitely some good ones in the semifinals. But in terms of, like, back and forth in the battle, I think this was the best battle of the Loop Station category this year. And I knew that, like, going in. Because I've heard all Duncan's routines, and I know Rage is, like, an absolute monster right now. So that had all the recipe to be great, and it turned out to be pretty much that. So yeah.
Now that you've hit for Duncan, 3. Make some noise, move on.
4-1. Yeah, Rage deserved it. Some people would say Duncan won, but I think Rage won the battle for sure. Like, it's hard to give to Duncan, simply because of how impactful Rage's rounds are. Like it's the most innovative I've seen from the Loop Station category. A lot of it has to do with the Launchpad, which actually might be banned this year. There's a lot of talks of that. It's not 100% confirmed yet, but there's a lot of talks that is leading to it probably being banned. I don't want to say for good reason, but also if you're calling it a loop station category, it's kind of weird to allow it, right? Even though the Launchpad itself isn't considered a secondary device, it does give you a pretty significant advantage over someone who doesn't use it. Like let's be honest, right? So yeah. Oh, it is banned now? Is that 100% confirmed, Justin? Or is it still just like up in the air? Because I know like a lot of other people, like organizations, are banning it. You think of like the USA champs, the world champs banned it in 2023. Oh, you DM Swiss? Okay. So there you go. It is banned. Okay, well, not 100%, but yeah. Expect it to be banned. I don't want to say for good reason, because I think like it adds a lot. I love Launchpad, listen to people who use it, but I hate seeing people use it against people who don't have it. You know, in the battle, because it's unfair. It is really like unfair. It's actually like people don't realize, like I even don't realize like fully how much of an advantage and how much capability you have using a Launchpad over just the MK2 by itself. It's actually kind of crazy. But yeah, I think like my opinion is that if it's a loop station category, it should just be the solo device, right? Because you already separated the secondary devices. So why would you allow something like this MIDI controller, you know, that's incredibly fucking overpowered to still be used? But at the same time, you know, it's kind of crazy because I don't want to spoil anything actually. All I'll say is that there's people in this category who don't use it that was pretty successful. So that's all I'll say. But anyway, that's my favorite battle. That's the best battle of the Loop Station category, in my opinion. And yeah, that is the quarterfinal battles, guys. So that's all I had planned for this stream today. I think I had a record-breaking viewership today. I had peak viewership of 119 people, which is fucking crazy. That's the highest I've ever had. So shout out to everyone who stopped by today, man. That's insane. But yeah, I will probably watch all the rest of the battles on a live stream as well. I won't do individual videos. I think it's pretty fun to do it in a live stream. But yeah, I don't know. How do you guys feel? We doing a JLC wildcard stream? I could. I mean, maybe. How many are there? I've seen like a handful of them already. That'd be pretty fun, I think. $55. Oh my god, brother. That's insane. I could do a live stream. I definitely won't be able to watch all 55 though. That's crazy. That's more than the USA champs last year, bro. And that took me like 4 or 5 hours. I think USA champs had like 30 something. What up, KFB? Anyway, that's going to be it for the live stream today, guys. Getting a little bit hungry. I'm going to go make some food. But yeah, it was fun. Leave the stream a like if you're still here. Go check out Swiss Beatbox, all their stuff. And yeah, go check out, Yesweed, Rage, Josho, Duncan, Matate, Bannon, Cardona, Sidjo. Go check out those guys too. Yeah, so we just had Kitchen 4 last month, bro. It was on the 17th. That's on my live. It's on my channel in the live tab. You can see that was 2 weeks ago. Kitchen 5 will be probably, if I had to guess, probably June. Like very late spring. The wildcard season will be before then, but wildcards will probably be like late March. maybe ending like, I don't know, late April, early May. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna head out now. So yeah, Red Frost.